Roger, so they change things up. But for Fnatic ONIC, they have the option now to get the alpha, which they did. So they are more into heavy team fights. Now that they've taken this hero, probably they'll get an EXP lane like anything that has added. Barretts could be one, by the way, for Fnatic ONIC as
Like
the
Barretts.
EXP. Yeah.
I mean, right now, if they want to go back and try win that lane for the EXP for WOMLBB, they can go for counters towards the Terizla again, right? I think CC has been a good option. I think WOMLBB has been utilizing the CC quite a bit. And technically, against the Terizla, it's not a bad lane. And another option would be the export, right? Especially now that they banned out the Edith, that's definitely the two heroes that really circle into my brain.
I like the expert pick as well, actually, right? But yeah, I mean, Fnatic ONIC, they're really limiting the roamer option right now, considering, yeah, there's no hero for all good. We've picked up the Minotaur ourselves. Asking a big question, what will he play? But Falcons AB Bren, they're also committing towards CW's hero, right? Yeah, Harith Roger banned out, and it's gonna be the Claude here, picked up instantly.
This is a perfect marksman for Fnatic ONIC. You have that Minotaur and then surprise them with the Blazing Dual Claude. So the players or some of the heroes of Falcons AB Bren will be forced to have Purify as their spells. So Falcons AP Bren, you're still lacking with a tank. You can have a Cho, but it's gonna be difficult. You can get a Kofra and a Ruby as a supplementary crowd control with the Terizla penalty zone.
Arlet.
I think Arlet can be the answer. I don't mind the Kufra, but I think, yeah, against the Minotaur, against Alpha as well, I think the Arlet serves better.
We'll see.
Oh!
But it looks like the Valentina and the Thamus are going to be picked up here. And that leaves one more option open. And, you know, circling back to the Claude, this is the best that they could get, right, against the Moskov. I mean, technically, it's not a winning lane for the Claude, but it's the safest so far, right? With the Harith being banned out, they definitely can't choose something as crazy as like the Melissa as well. So Claude is a safe bet. Let's hope CW can remain level-headed in that lane against Moskov. But our final pick, that EXP lane, what do you think we're gonna be looking at here?
If you're up against a Thams,
wait, sorry, is this Terizla rogue?
Terizla pos 5. Definitely.
WOMLBB reporting for duty.
Definitely. So, it's an X-Borg for Fnatic ONIC, which is the best option for them. They're just lacking in terms of the crowd control here for Falcons AP Bren. It's just the Terizla. But since they have the Valentina, it could supplement with the IMU Minoan's Fury.
Yeah, that's a big problem, right? There are a lot of, I would say, resources from the side of Fnatic ONIC that definitely this Valentina can utilize to their detriment, and this is a big problem. Like, hopefully Fnatic ONIC, they can just utilize the bare damage that they have without that playmaking capacity that they're lacking as compared to Falcons AP Bren. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, as both of these compositions have been set in stone, we are moments away of entering the portal into the Land of Dawn for the elimination match between this Indonesian rep, the Sky Kings, and the world champs from the Philippines. Will Fnatic ONIC go home here, or will they be able to move forward to defend their title? Herein lies the answer. Game number 1 between FCAP and Fnatic ONIC.
Oh, I'm super excited for this game. I don't know what to expect, but yeah, there's gonna be a difference already in terms of the rotation between Kaltizi and Kyrie. So for Kaltizi, as much as possible, you want to expect him to be faster in getting those jungles so that they will have the edge in terms of taking the turtle objective. Now, at the rotation in terms of lane, it's going to be an even matchup between an X-Borg and the Thams because you can counter the other one. You can get the Frog armor using those sights. Same goes with the sustain or HP of a Thams. But yep, gonna be a crazy game, I guess, for both.
Yeah, I agree, right? That's something that is highly unusual for FlapTZ on the Thamus. We'll see how it works. I mean, technically right now it looks like FlapTZ is clearing a lot quicker now, forcing a recall over. But look at this, KyleTZ jumps in, it deals a little bit of damage, but it looks like LootB will still be able to get out.
Yeah, but that is going to be very detrimental here for LootB because he might not be able to get the minions, some of the minions here, which is very crucial in the early phases of the game. So Falcons AP Bren, the rotation right now is being effective against Fnatic ONIC. So Fnatic ONIC, they're just taking their time. They're positioning themselves because they have the turtle now.
Yeah, let's see here, right? First 2 minutes, no first blood as, yeah, I think both teams, they want to play it slow. Turtle, though, they might pull the trigger right here, right now. FCAP trying to zone out members. A few with the minion fury in hand. Let's see, Kyrie's for Alpha on towards Flapped out, first blood, and Kyle will respond with the turtle. Penalty zone on towards Keyboy, he flickers out. LootB's fine, and that will be it, right? DD with Sans jumping in as well, and that's a kill on towards KyleTZ. LootB still dealing out damage. It's a 2-for-1 plus the turtle for Falcons AP Bren. Kyrie might want more in the bottom side, and Kyrie finds fuel in the bottom side of the map.
That is a nice juggle, but it's not done yet for our players as FlapTZ kills down or open with a double kill on that Terizla. All along I thought it's already done in terms of the team fight, but again, because of this melee heroes, all the skills that they can use against each other, again, we expected this game to be continuous damage against each other, and this is what Falcons AP Bren has been doing and Fnatic ONIC. Now, if we go back on the turtle take, it was taken by Falcons AP Bren. Again, even though FlapTZ was still at level 3, he zoned out Kyrie, but it was too early for them for a team fight, so they just got that turtle instead. But Fnatic ONIC, they know their edge in terms of DPS that they have against Falcons AP Bren, hence forcing for longer team fights.
Yeah, I think it's an equal game here for both teams technically, right? Considering Fnatic ONIC, yeah, sure, they got 3 kills, but they lose the newt. And well, you can see here the control. Oh, Ogwen being invasive might get punished though. Minion Fury will not connect as Ogwen will flicker out from that ult.
Okay, so that is very crucial on the usage of the flicker and the ultimate because there's gonna be the turtle later on. So as much as possible, since you're not that really the tanky type of boss fight, as much as possible, we wanted to serve those resources prior bigger team fight. So yep, it's gonna be crucial for them. Definitely Fnatic ONIC is on the lead for this game. We have Kyrie on 2-0-1, by the way, but good thing is that KyleTZ for Falcons AP Bren is at level 7, so retribution damages won't be different. Wouldn't be have a difference in this one.
Oh, it's gonna be KyleTZ winning the retribution again though, but the fight will collapse on towards FCAP's side. FlapTZ will be the trade over and misses his penalty zone FNOC. They want to defend their purple buff, but it seems like FCAP have enough power to, with the blazing duet as well. He finds Ogwen though. It's going to be Falcons AP Bren now backing away.
Very, very efficient rotation from CW at the time, but there is the space for Super Marco to get that plates up top. So in terms of the laning, you know, Moskov and Claude could have a really different rotation spectrum that they need, because as much as possible, if you are Claude, you want to do the double laning as early as possible. Now Moskov want to do things slow. But for Fnatic ONIC, they know that the threat from Super Marco, that's why they are rotating on that lane.
And then, yeah, Fnatic ONIC here, they need to stabilize themselves. I think they are somehow behind slightly, but CW, I like this type of aggressive Claude, right? We didn't get to see it yesterday, but it seems like now CW's mindset, you know what? I'm just gonna smell blood and get blood.
And speaking of smell blood, there's added defense on taking all the blood from Falcons AP Bren, because LootB has the Brute Force breastplate but was taken down at the bottom lane. So again, it's all about timings here. There's a cross map play. By the way, for Fnatic ONIC, they got the turret up top, while Falcons AP Bren, they're focusing on LootB that is because also of the effectivity of an X-Borg against a hero composition like them. You have two fighters that is really more on the sustain side, so you want the true damage, right, from the X-Borg.
Yeah, and it somehow supplements with the alpha as well. The passive will give true damage as well. And well, item-wise here, no power spikes as of yet. But Fnatic ONIC here, they want to contest this third and last turtle here. Let's see though, will Falcons AP Bren be able to claim the perfect turtle? FNOC already in the vicinity, looking perhaps a potential opening with Keyboy having the flicker and the ult as well. Falcons AP Bren slowly but surely hovering around FCAP though, moving aggressively on towards CW. Taylor backing away. Retribution will fall to the hands of Kyrie, and now CalTZ will flicker out, but the last insanity will claim his life. Take a look at the Lord Spear again. It's Keyboy and Few. CW receiving damage, blazing Nuet to the backside will secure Few. Sans and FlappTZ now in trouble. FlappTZ survives with 1 HP.
Things are looking good, definitely for Fnatic ONIC, but if we look at the goal lead, it's still on Falcons AP Bren side because Supermark is just doing objective taking against the Fnatic ONIC whenever there is a team fight. Yes, he used that Spear of Destruction, but he didn't really force himself to be part of the team fight, not unlike for Fnatic ONIC. They get to zone out, or CW is being zoned out by Falcons AP Bren. So if we see the continuity of the farming, it's actually Super Marco continuously doing it, but because of the objectives that they get against Falcons AP Bren, it's actually CW who is on the lead against Super Marco. So he has the Demon Hunter sword now and even the Corrosion sight, hence him being part of the team fight.
Yeah, he has 2 kills, but I thought there was a larger gap between CW and as well as Super Marco. So now FlappTZ at the backside trying to perhaps look for an opening, but seems like the damage here will not be enough just yet. Fnatic ONIC being clumped up as well helps covering. But yeah, Falcons AP Bren here, comfortable lead at 2,000 gold lead.
Yeah, but since Fnatic ONIC has been staying or sticking to each other so much, it gives space for Falcons AP Bren to have their minion waves flowing up top and even at the bottom. So there is a bit of a struggle here for Fnatic ONIC. Are we gonna go for a 5v5 team fight, or we'll have CW clear the minion wave first and then have him as the backup of the team fight, or another damage for them? Because for Falcons AP Bren, the formation again is having Super Marco clear that minion wave first so that it will flow, while for Fnatic ONIC, they're focusing on team fights. So it's gonna be crucial for them if another turret is taken down at the bottom lane.
Yeah, that's info though. Loopy cannot last insanity, but CalTZ secures the Lord, an all-out war. Minion Fury pops SOD. Super Marco joins in, and Fnatic ONIC, do they have enough firepower here? Oh, Kyrie will not be able to secure the kill, and Super Marco is there to take the trade. It's a 2-4-2, but the Lord will fall to the hands of Falcons AP Bren.
Falcons AP Bren, nice decision for them. Again, they know that Super Marco has the Spear of Destruction, so it will be a lot easier for him to be not part of the team fight first, and then have the players of Fnatic ONIC use those ultimates so that if ever he comes in, there's no damage enough to secure a kill against him. So 8-9 is the score of our game. Is just 10 minutes, and Falcons AP Bren is just doing a step-by-step process here. We're in, okay, we need to win this Lord team fight. We need to secure it as much as possible. So for Fnatic ONIC, they are a bit reacting on Falcons AP Bren's strategy, specifically FlappTZ's play.
Yeah, again, with the tools that they have, right, with the X-Board, with the Minotaur as well, they are going to play on the reacting side. And
oh yeah,
I mean, let's see though, with the lead that Falcons AP Bren has now, yeah, things are looking from bad to worse here, right? The inner turret top side is taken down, bot side as well. More space for FCAP to play around with.
But what's really nice for the lineup of Fnatic ONIC is there's a high chance for counter setup play. Same with what happened game number 1, FCAP and YRT. They just needed that good Minoan's Fury from Yums. Probably Kimboy can do that also because they also have the Zask. They could have that surprise damage from CW, but probably for CW he needs a Wind of Nature as early as now just to be secure, just in case Super Marco and other players from Falcons AP Bren will try to find him before a team fight.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Super Marco is already online as well. 3 items secured plus that Wind of Nature. So yeah, the damage from Super Marco will definitely be almost incalculable, but it will be so much. Fnatic ONIC here now. Okay, CW has a Wind of Nature. So technically, he can put the risky play. He can give out the risky plays. Let's see though. It's all a matter of timing.
Oh wow. This is pretty good actually because Super Marco is just 100 lead, maybe a 50 against CW. So it just means that even though Falcons Saber Bren is at 5,500 gold lead, CW still has the gold that he needs to be on par in terms of itemization. They, Super Marco and CW has the Trinity. They both have the Wind of Nature. So it's just a matter of who has the better setup for whoever marksman they have, right? Because for Falcons AP Bren, yeah, Super Marco is at the bottom, same with what they did on the first Lord. For Fnatic ONIC, they need not to reveal the position of CW.
Yeah, I mean, this is technically already a risky play, right? Fnatic ONIC, they somehow do not want to give the Lord freely. Considering, you know, sometimes being 4,000 behind 5,000 even, let's just turtle our base and focus on defending our inhibitors. But take a look at what they're doing here, right? They're actually outside their base here, looking perhaps a potential opening. So that itself is already quite risky.
Yeah, that's true. Probably because they know that CW can go for a surprising place to do it. But yeah, they need to bait first the ultimate from Ogwen or probably the IMU Minoan's Fury. No. It's the Dominator's Crescent that a few has taken for the IMU. So look at that shred of damage from CW.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a long juggle at this Lord. But Falcons AP Bren, the minion waves are just flowing.
Very disciplined, right? FCAP, they're playing the far lane quite well. And they managed it. Yeah, I think the wave clear is so on point up to this point here for the side of Falcons AP Bren. They might force an error here. FNOC, they might want to pull the trigger ASAP.
Okay, so Luke is here up front. Look at that true damage against Ogwen. So it's going to be hard for that penalty zone as early as now, but we can see the last insanity being used.
Oh, penalty zone as well, committed! Kyrie secures the Lord! Now Blazing Duet in the backside just to provide cover, but Lupi will lose his immortality. Keyboy and Ogwen falls, but Kaltizi, he smells Lupi. Lupi looking around, hovering around. CW though is there to provide cover. He's free hitting, but Kaltizi is there with the magic power. Kyrie falls, and that is 1, 2, 3 members of Fnatic ONIC down and out.
Well, what a microplay there for Kaltizi. And after the kill against Kyrie, Kyrie was actually smiling because of the play. Because he didn't expect that it would, because of that ultimate from Kaltizi turn, there will be a turnaround of events at the time. So Fnatic ONIC, they just have to be prepared if there's another skill that Falcons AP Bren has. So Kaltizi used first the Winter Crown and then went in for that enhanced chains. And then Fnatic ONIC, they didn't expect that, oh, there's another layer of damage from Kaltizi. They were baited at the time.
Yeah, the outplay again, right, from Kaltizi. Oh, Fnatic ONIC now. Let's see what will they do. All right, Falcons AP Bren again. They're comfortable with their lead still. 6,000 minutes, almost 16 minutes of game time. So yeah, Fnatic ONIC, I think they need to somehow turtle in their base here. Perhaps finding a play from the base is the wisest thing to do at this point.
Yeah, that's true. So they can go for a one-way push just in case, because for the Zask, he already has this going one, Divine Glaive and the Holy Crystal. So could be a feather heaven for the next itemization. We've seen that from some of the Zast users and actually good against the lineup of Falcons AP Bren. Now with the Claude, you have full item, you even have the Malefic Roar. Now again, it's just a matter of which team has the better setup play, which team has the better opening for their marksman. Because even for CW, I feel like he's this type of player now. I'm okay, I'm ready. Just give something for me, and I'll just go against Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, you need that perfect alley-oop, right? And,
Yeah.
well, let's see your purple buff contest, but it will not fall to the hands of FNOC. It seems like Falcons AP Bren, they've done it. They've stolen the purple buff away.
I think for Falcons AP Bren, they will just continue to do this until the next lord that will spawn, and that is the better route for them. And speaking of which, I think for Fnatic ONIC, Ludwig's Immortality is still on the cooldown. That's why they're not even forcing to be upfront against the Falcons AP Bren. So 17 seconds before this lord to spawn, and we could see the two fighters of Falcons AP Bren just being in front of the players of Fnatic ONIC. And this has been a story of the game, right? Super Marco is at the exact opposite of as to where the objective will spawn, so that he won't take any damage, he won't exert any more effort, but when the time comes that everyone is just open from Fnatic ONIC, he'll come in.
Exactly, they're playing the Moscov's value to its utmost potential, right? They know how to play this Moskov very, very well, and that's how you play it, folks. Let's see though, the Lord is and should be, there will be a reset on the Lord.
Yeah, they know that.
there's a trap though, top lane, I think.
Yeah, there's few and the Super Marco up top. So that is the reason why even Fnatic ONIC forced this Lord to be reset. I wonder what FlapTZ wants to do on that area though.
Damage is there, FlapTZ with the flank as well. This might be it. Oh, untargetable here for Kyrie, but the damage will not come through just yet. FlapTZ backs away. Ludwig will lose his mortality. And now with Ogwen jumping in, let's see the fight. KyleTZ pouring out a lot of damage on towards a member there. Ludwig falls, and CW will try to find Super Marco off cam, and he will. Sands now into rubble. Ogwen though will lose his mortality. But the knockup from KyleTZ was huge. CW surviving. Ogwen losing a lot of HP, but Kill will fall first as well as Keyboy. That's a 2-for-2 for each team.
Okay, we have the KyleTZ bought that the Immortality, but I think that's too much up against three players of Fnatic ONIC. Hence a double kill for Sans, and it was an extended team fight. And a messy one for Falcons AP Bren. There was the initiative to kill Kyrie prior this lord take, but it just so happened that everything happened so long. It was under the secondary turret. So it's something that you don't want to do if you're Falcons AP Bren, but for Fnatic ONIC, they're doing a great job exploiting and punishing that error from Falcons AP Bren.
This might be the window that Fnatic ONIC need, right?
Yeah.
They got the Lord, now they're trying to turn the tides. Falcons AP Bren still 2,500 gold lead. Well, let's see though. Oh, CW got a little overzealous and punished there by Falcons AP Bren.
That's very crucial. They have the Lord. This could have been their way to take down an inhibitor turret even at the middle lane. So Falcons AP Bren, nice defense for them. And I think they expected that CW will be farming at that area. That's why there were two players from Falcons AP Bren positioned at that time.
What a recovery as well, right? Falcons AP Bren, they just know how to solve their problem mid-game, right? Again, they lost the fight, they lost the Lord, but they just instantly knew what to do right after.
And for Falcons AP Bren, what they need to do right now is to find and stop Sans. By the way, Sans is at 408.
Yeah.
And he has full item now, the Feather Evan and the Blood Wings. So expect later on, if ever, there will be a nice usage of the Dominator's Crescent in the middle of a team fight, and you have the last Insanity. I can't even imagine how damage it could bring against Falcons AP Bren.
I think that is going to be one of the main priority You know, I think it's either you neglect Sans and like take care of 4 other members, or you take down Sans first and then you take care of the other members. But then again, yeah, I think I love what CW has been doing. Sure, he made a mistake earlier, arguable, maybe a costly one, but you know, I think he is just feeling himself right now. 21 minutes of game time. It's technically anybody's game.
Yeah, this is a very intense game. Intense in a way that it's not full of team fights, but it's a game wherein you can't commit any error, right? Because if the Fnatic ONIC wins a team fight, it means that, for example, the other team fight, Falcons AP Bren lost because they overextended and Fnatic ONIC punished Falcons AP Bren. Same goes with Fnatic ONIC. So, in a way, hard CC will be very crucial for the next team fight. It's nice that Kiboy has that added kit of sustain or the Minowan's roar as compared to Ogwen's Terizla, who can't really much extend the team fight. So as much as possible, if you use that penalty zone for Falcons AP Bren, you need to do a follow-up burst, maybe another layer of crowd control. But a few has been using the IMU, right? On a Sans hero.
Now he switches his priority, right? He wants that Dominator's Descent. Let's see though, with the Lord now, Evolved Lord, mind you. Fnatic ONIC here. Again, they need to do the cleanup. They need to take care of the bottom side, which is wide open, so it's going to be very annoying here. Falcons AP Bren, they can take their time. They need just to pull on the right timing, pull the trigger on the right timing, and then they commit the load. Oh,
okay. So there are folks from Few and there's a juggle actually in terms of the minion wave for both teams, and this is going to be hard for Fnatic ONIC. Again, there is an easier route for Supermarket to be part of the team fight. Hence, we see Kiboy trying to join CW as much as possible into clearing that minion wave so they can be... it will be easier, faster for them to be part of this area of the map. So expect a 2-minute lore dance for this teams. Oh, I didn't imagine that it's already been 23 minutes for these players.
And again, it seems so fast, right? But now it's late game. It's all about item switches. I love what FlapTZ is doing as well here, just providing very much info, gathering info, looking for... Oh, you can see the play committed, but they will not commit on towards an opening just yet.
Yeah, didn't see Kyrie using his ultimate at that time. Yeah, he used his ultimate, but it's now already cooled down. So this is the question now. The question now for Fnatic ONIC: are they gonna use the Blazing Duet as early as now for Fnatic ONIC?
Oh, that's a catch though on towards CW. He has immortality. Will like Loopy to keep though. But Moskov, he's split pushing. Will he commit on towards a split push? Fnatic ONIC, they will back away. And yeah, there will be no casualty, but I think that's the green light, right?
Yeah.
Falcons AP Bren, they can commit on towards his Lord.
This is the perfect timing now for Falcons AP Bren to take this Lord. But we saw that Fnatic ONIC was able to take down a turret at the middle lane. So this is going to be a long one for Lootpi. He doesn't have the frag armor, but it's now activated after this one. So CW again bought the Wind of Nature. So he doesn't have the Rose Gold Meteor. He went in for the Immortality. So it's them having that safety kit for CW. Since the Immortality is on cooldown, they changed another item for the Claude. So they need blood right now. And for Falcons AP Bren, their lead is minimized to 304.
Yeah, it's again technically anybody's game. Sure, structure-wise, it's somehow it's even Stevens, right? One inhibitor for Fnatic ONIC, one inhibitor for Falcons AP Bren as well. But let's see here, Falcons AP Bren, what will they do? They have more map control here. So again, Super Marco, what you can do is just split push here, mid or bot, and then just join the fight.
Okay, so for CW, knowing that the position of Kalkisi is up there, you don't want to clear that minion wave alone because that is Julian. There's no Rose Gold Meteor for CW. So I think for Fnatic ONIC, they know that Kaltizi is missing in the area. Hence, the movement of CW was on the safer round at that moment. So it's a bit of a headache
Yeah.
for this game.
Yeah.
Whoever commits the error first loses the game.
Exactly, exactly. And let's see though, Claude here, CW, he is
You know,
he's just a janitor, right? Cleaning the mid, cleaning the SOD connects on towards the base there. Oh, CW, even with the wind of nature, he falls. Now Sans pops a DD, but yeah, members of Falcons AP Bren, they were able to back away. 5v4, that's a commitment on towards the Lord.
What a play for Falcons AP Bren. And even Super Marco was part of it. All along, I thought it was just Kyle Easy securing that kill against CW, but yeah, here comes the Lord. But for Fnatic ONIC, I think they still want to contest this one out. But we have Flap Easy zoning up the players of Fnatic ONIC.
Flap low, Lutpi will be able still to pop that last Insanity. Ogwen backs away, Kyrie popping the ult as well, just for rotating and as well as keeping the passive. FCAP, it's not as easier said than done. Even though it was a 5v4, it seems like they cannot take on the Lord. Take a look at the mid as well, push in for Fnatic ONIC.
Okay, nice defense also for Fnatic ONIC, even though CW wasn't part of the lineup. So we now see if you clearing the minion wave at the bottom lane. As long as this one continues, it's gonna be easy for Falcons AP Bren to secure other objectives against Fnatic ONIC. But we see now a setup play from the players of Fnatic ONIC. Same goes with Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, Minion Fury was huge. Super Marco though, he's just free hitting in the backside. One by one, Immortality will pop and count. TZ secures keyboard. Now in the backside, Kyrie and Sans repositioning, but Lutpi is caught in a four-man gang. Super Marco again will just free hit on towards Lutpi, but Lutpi will go out with the last Insanity.
I think this is it for Falcons AP Bren. They can secure this one out. But Sans, I think he's gonna force for a vision against Falcons AP Bren. But Kyle TZ secures that Lord, and Fnatic ONIC, they have the kit to defend this one out. They can secure a kill against the Falcons AP Bren, but Kiboy is down 41 seconds.
Let's see though, right? 21-10, 28-10 here. Lord will spawn. Fnatic ONIC defends with 4. This might be it. We're almost at a half-hour mark. Will Falcons AP Bren pull the trigger to end this game?
Ooh, I think they can, but they also have to take note that we have 2 Holy Crystals for Sans.
Oh, that's a lot of magic power.
Yeah, so if ever they step on that spawn and the Dominator's Crescent has been used, it's gonna be hard for Falcons AP Bren to kind of negate the damage. Since you have the true damage, you have the slow, and you have everything for Fnatic ONIC, so they can still defend this one out. Could be extended for another 35-minute game.
Why not?
Why not? We're in it for that.
I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Let's see though. FNOC, they're not backing down on this defense. FCAP still playing it slow. Oh, take a look at the damage though. They're received by Lutpi. Kyrie will be able to jump out. Stunned though, but now K-Boy, Minion Fury on towards 1. The damage isn't really evident, but Flap TZ will back away, and FNOC survives for another day.
Ooh, I really guess this is gonna be a 30-minute game, but yeah, for Falcons AP Bren, since they have the advantage on those minion waves, super minions rather, Fnatic ONIC, they need to force that last Insanity from Lutpi to force other players of Falcons AP Bren to back away.
Oh, the knockup is huge. The damage will not come through just yet though. Kyle TZ loses his mortality. As take a look at Kyrie distracting, but Super Marco is free hitting. The damage and life steal is there. Flap TZ secures that kill. Keyboy move in. Minion Fury knocking up Super Marco, and he will lose and he will fall. Sans secures the monster. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of FNOC.
Nice defense by Fnatic ONIC. Again, Sans is now at 6-0-9. How can you stop a player like Sans when he uses the Zask and is nowhere to be found? And we really have to commend the perseverance of Fnatic ONIC at that time. They used every single skills on point against Falcons AP Bren. And Super Mark, I think, He was too excited to kill
Yeah.
the players of Fnatic ONIC at that time. Hence them at this position. CW is available, by the way. They can go for that push if Falcons AP Bren can defend the minion wave.
Oh, the flicker as well, Minion Fury, that's huge! Blazing duet cancelled! And now it is FNOC scattered. Lupi with the last insanity! Oh my goodness, you do Red Giants did it earlier! FNOC, they got one of that in their bag as well. It's a wiped
It's just
out.
to pick out easy to defend.
Oh, Fnatic ONIC surely has enough firepower, and that will be it. Game 1 for the Indo rep.
What a performance by Fnatic ONIC. It's the same strategy that you the Red Giants made on the first match. They just waited on the perfect timing to go for a counter play and then killed the players of Falcons AP Bren. Won a split push. Even at the last moment, Falcons AP Bren wasn't able to defend their base.
They weren't.